Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the bald explorer, and today I've got my bicycle. I'm cycling along the seafront, or that's my intention, and I want to have a look at something which grows on the beach and in the verges and right on the edge. I've passed it many times and taken it for granted, really. Now, I know many of you will know that I work with the lovely Julia on the Bald Explorer. She lives in Lancing, I live in Worthing, a little bit further back beyond all these wonderful fishing boats, which are just resplendent and very quintessential Worthing and the south coast seafront. It's lovely to see. And occasionally I do cycle over to the lovely Julia's place and have a cup of tea, discuss some of the projects that we're doing and what we've got lined up. And as I have recently been doing that in the last month, I've noticed all these incredible, beautifully coloured wild flowers. And I thought today it would be quite fun to get back on the bike and go and see them, because it does seem that these wild flowers change from area to area, even in the space of roughly 3 to 4 miles. So, no point in me being on the shingles. I need to get on the cycle path. Well, you don't have to go very far before you see something which is very common and archetypal, I suppose, along the seafront here down in Sussex, and that's this sea kale. Well, I've never really examined it close up before like this, and it does seem a very hardy, rubbery sort of plant. And then it's got these sort of yellow, light green bulbous bits, which I presume are going to flower. Now, I think you can eat it. I don't know, but it's a fascinating plant nonetheless. Sturdy thing. Hello.
Fancy seeing you here.
Fancy seeing you here. That's not contrived at all, is it?
No, not at all.
What are you up to then?
I'm admiring these lovely purpley flowers. All of the bees.
They're amazing. There's loads of bees all over them. They love them. This is amazing.
Fantastic.
There are so many of these wild flowers. I've just left my bike round there. I just chained it up to have a look at some more along the footpath here. You fancy joining me?
Absolutely.
Superb. I've got this thing on my phone which tells me what they are, but I think you already know.
Are they?
Yeah.
Viper's bugloss.
Yeah, we're not quite sure how you pronounce that. Viper's bugloss, maybe, but they're absolutely beautiful. Lovely bluey colour, aren't they? Bluey purple.
Yeah, and then they've got these pink, is it stamens?
Yeah, I think
bits
so.
in the middle of the flower.
If we've got that wrong, do let us know in the comments. Now, there are some common mallow round here.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about ducks.
No.
Should we go and
That's
see if we
mallard.
Oh, yes. Should we see if we can find them?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
They are lovely, aren't they?
Aren't these lovely? Well, I have to say, we have to confess, there is this amazing web page which we've found, and it actually lists and shows pictures of all the different wildflowers found along this stretch of coast, which is amazing, which is really helpful. I'll put a link in the description. So what do we know about these, Julie?
Well, according to that website, these are yellow-horned poppies.
They are.
Now, we could see quite immediately that they were related to the poppies, weren't we?
Oh, you said that as soon as we approached. You said they look like poppies, but they can't be, you said.
They can't be poppies.
Poppies. There's a ladybird on that
Yes,
one.
I noticed. There's many spots on that.
I love the way they just sort of clinging to these granite rocks here. They look astounding, really. And then, sorry.
You get the impression they thrive in this environment.
Yeah, they're lovely, floppy old flower petals, and then that sort of clump of seeds. I guess that's the seeds or the stamen, is it, in the middle?
Yeah.
With a
Lots of the pollen.
Don't know. I don't know all the technical terms, so you know we're learning. But that's great. So many to see. And then there's those funny daisy-like things which I have yet to
they
look
look like
up.
dandelions, but they've got the colour of daisies on them.
Yeah.
And then there's these gorgeous little purple ones with the yellow. Excuse me. Gorgeous little purple ones with the yellow middle bit.
Shall we move on and see what else we can find?
Yes, I think we should. There's too much to see.
Well, this is red valerian. I know that without looking it up. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is very invasive. I think it kind of grows everywhere, but it's so pretty. Lovely little pretty pink flowers or red flowers, and I think they can get white ones as well. But,
very lovely,
aren't they? I really like these, and you just get certain areas, swathes of them, you know, and I think they do like a bit of shade actually.
It looks like it.
Yeah, because they're sort of tucked up against things, and I find them coming out of walls and out of at my old dad's house. They used to come out through the tarmac, so they are quite invasive, but and determined. But when they're in colour like this, it's just very, very beautiful. Nice. It's such a lovely day.
It's roasting.
It is roasting. We've taken a break now. There are so many of these plants. Some are obviously more apparent, and then there are others which are tiny, and you have to sort of search for them deep down in the vegetation.
Yeah.
But they're all beautiful and they're all interesting. I was hoping that we could see a large clump, and I've seen them on my bicycle, of something called sea breeze, or I think some other people call them seaside daisies. And of course they've all got Latin names, all of these things, which are all unpronounceable. It's bad enough trying to do the common English names.
Yeah.
But just doing that cycle ride to your place, as I said at the top, has really awoken my eyes to the immense numerous
flora.
Yes.
Down here.
Thanks for putting the correct
You're very
words.
welcome.
The sun has got to me.
Yeah, I think it is.
But yeah, we're so lucky, aren't we, here to see all this wonderful stuff.
It's a vibrant flora around on the beaches.
Yeah, and lots of, as we saw, bees and various other insects. We've put some sun cream on, and of course they're all attracted and sticking to my head.
Sticking to you.
Time to go. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed that little exploration along the seafront. Do tell us what sort of plants that you have seen. If you think we've got some of these wrong, then do correct us.
Tell us, yeah.
We were only going, I'll put the link to the website so you can have a look for yourselves. And if you'd like to see more of this sort of stuff, then again, just leave a comment. But in the meantime,
subscribe,
follow and like. Yes, and you can of course become a patron, and it would be great if you leave a
for
comment.
the price of a cup of coffee or tea a month.
Support what we do. It's
Something,
fantastic. Yeah, getting out and sitting on lovely granite stone rocks. Anyway, from us on the beach between Worthing and Lancing, and almost at Shoreham now. Goodbye.
Bye.